Okay, so we're done talking about overtrading. It's time to talk about revenge trading. Both are similar, but different in some ways also. Overtrading relates to the action of taking multiple positions during the same day. Revenge trading is more so related to your emotions after losses. As you guys seen, we go over all of the topic of the series pretty quickly because all of them are pretty straightforward, to be honest. The goal is not to stand there and talk about all of these subjects for hours because everybody knows what they are. The goal is to fix those behaviors, right? So that's why I created that setting up a plan chapter at the end so we can help you fix those behaviors. Revenge trading in Forex occurs when a trader, after experiencing losses, engages in impulsive, aggressive, and often risky trading behaviors to get back his losses quickly. Ask yourself what triggers those revenge trading's behavior. Have you ever had a loss or two losses and you're like, I need to make that money back today? If so, you experienced revenge trading. What is the true reason you want to open another trade after losing one? Is it to get your money back? Is it to not end up the day in drawdown? Is it to pass your challenge? You need to ask yourself these questions and know what creates those behaviors. If your first entry failed, in most cases, you're not going to have another one a couple of seconds after, right? So, like I said, most traders want to recover their losses immediately. If they lose a trade, they want to get it back right now. But in most cases, you know that markets are pretty hard and not easy to predict. And oftentimes, since your second trade or third trade is based on emotion, you don't take the time to analyze everything and you end up probably losing even more money. Sometimes traders focus too much on luck and hope. They expect that since they really hope of winning that position back, it will happen. Unfortunately, markets doesn't work like that, and especially trading. You need to have a systematic approach to be able to win trades. It's not because you lost a trade that you want to make it back. Even with me, with thousands of hours of experience, when I take a loss, sometimes I'm like, ugh, I can't wait to make it back. But the problem is I know that my skill doesn't come from luck. So I know that I will make eventually that money back. That thinking and that thought process I have comes based on all of the trades I was able to log into my journal. I'm pretty sure some of you win or lose trades, and when you win them trades, you think that this is permanent, that this winning streak will be there forever. It doesn't work that way. You will have losing days. Even I have losing days. Sometimes I come into the market late, I take a loss. It's close to the end of the day trading time for me, and I'm like, I'm just gonna call it a day, and I end up in a drawdown for the day. But the matter of just stopping after that loss is what puts me in another category of some people just not being able to stop, right? And also, I don't risk a lot of money. Like my risk is pretty small, under 0.5%. So oftentimes those losses doesn't kill my account. Let's talk about the emotions related to revenge trading. When you hit a stop loss, you can go over multiple roller coasters of emotions, and we all face those once in our career. Everything starts with a stop loss. When you hit a stop loss, you become greedy. You want to make that money back every single time. Then you see moves on the charts. you see charts doing something, so then the FOMO hits. And then if you hit another stop loss after that second trade, you then experience impatience. You become impatient to finding another entry. So you either go to another pair or wait for another entry on this one and just do stupid trading behavior. Then you hit another stop loss and you become being frustrated. So you're already 3 trades in and haven't done one single dollar. Then you look at your MT4 and you start being anxious because you took more trades in your plan and you also started over-risking. Then you regret doing this at the end of the day. You're probably 6 stop losses in, you haven't made one single profit, and you start regretting your behavior. Then you start being stressed because your account is in drawdown, your challenge is about to fail, and then you start panicking because of this. Because you're never going to make it in the market, you're never going to be able to be successful, and everything comes down to the emotions. Now, look at this screen. Look at all of these 8 emotions. They all come from your revenge trading behavior. Do you like experiencing these emotions every day? Do you really enjoy feeling stressed, regretting, feeling stupid at the end of the day just because you decided to take more positions? Think about it. Every single time you hit a stop loss and you want to open another trade, start thinking about how you felt the last time you did it. Does it feel good? It doesn't. So practice and train your brain to be able to remember those feelings and those days that you had panic attacks, that you regretted, that you blown an account, that you destroyed a challenge. Trust me, train your brain remembering those feelings. You will try to dodge those every single time. It's really important for you to do some little introspection and understand that losses in the market is normal. Come back tomorrow. It will still be there. Market is not going anywhere. And practice on your patience. It's super important. I'm sure everybody is impatient of making money, but there's one thing you cannot do in Forex is taking shortcuts. Hours and hours of practice needs to be done to be able to be successful. This is why journaling is that important. Because otherwise, you're never going to be able to look back and see where everything started going downhill, right? You're just going to be there looking at your account, crashing in drawdown, looking at all of your losses and never being able to have a true understanding of where everything starting to go wrong. And then you're just going to go into the same circle, the emotional circle we discussed, and it will all start all over again. The only thing you can do right now is to, when you take a loss, you stop. I don't care if there's another setup. I don't care if you're about to pass your challenge in 1%. You stop. The only people that are able to make it in this industry is the one that respect their plan at all cost. Please do that for yourself. You will thank me later. So, the solution to revenge trading. Develop a systematic plan that limits the number of trades you can take per day, whether they're losing or winning trades. Yes, you heard that right. Even though you win trades, if, for example, you set your daily max to 2 trades per day. Their losses are when you stop for the day. Try to detach yourself emotionally from both winning or losing trades. Treat each trade the same way. If you win a trade or if you lose a trade, you treat them the same way. If you feel that one day you revenge traded, considering probably taking 1 or 2 days off will help you. I'm sure that you love Forex as much as I love Forex, but sometimes the weekends are good, and I'm excited of just sleeping in and not trading during the day, but I'm excited also when Monday arrives to trade again. So also you can probably practice, if example you decide to revenge trade one day and you blow your maximum stop loss per day, try going to a demo account for a couple of days until you find a good synergy and come back to your live account or your challenge. I never did that in the past. What I used to do is reduce the risk or take a break. I sometimes, back in the day when I was struggling, I used to take days and days of break, and it felt great. Coming back with a clear mind will really help you. So, if we summarize everything we talked about, revenge trading, comes from your emotions. Your emotions triggers that behavior. You need to have these emotions in check firstly, and then develop a plan that synergize with these emotions in check, and make sure also you're able to respect that plan at all costs. If you need, take some breaks. It doesn't matter. Forex has been there for years. It's still going to be there tomorrow. All right?